The following contest is the men's War Games match. The rules of the match are as follows. Two teams will be contained in separate cages, with one member of each team starting the match. At regular intervals, alternating members from each team will be released to enter the match. The first member to enter will come from the advantaged team. Once all competitors have entered, War Games officially begins! The match can be won by pinfall or submission. Exiting the cage will result in a forfeit. And now, let the War Games begin!
Now's the time. Acknowledge your OTC.
Introducing first, from Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, the OTC, Roman Reigns!
The Tribal Chief once again setting foot inside War Games. Yeah, who could forget his first time inside this structure, which actually led to a bloodline victory.
Reigns led by example that night, but he was the last competitor to enter the match. Tonight, he's starting the match.
War Games may be one of the most barbaric structures in WWE, but the head of the table is more than ready. He's physically and mentally prepared for the task at hand in this big-time match. You better reinforce the ring, because here comes destruction.
And from Black Forest, South Australia, weighing in at 330 pounds, Big Bronson Reed.
Gentlemen, this War Games match has just become bigger.
Bronson Reed stepping foot in War Games once more with a big chip on his shoulder.
Yeah, Bronson Reed very nearly won War Games in the past with a massive tsunami off the top of the cage through a table. But his opponents moved, and Reed suffered a debilitating injury.
Well, the bad news is Reed is healed, Reed is angry, and Reed is looking to redeem himself in this War Games match.
The first two combatants are locked in, and War Games is underway.
Definitely not an enviable position for anyone to be in.
Yeah, Saxton, you've already gone through hell by the time the War Games officially starts.
Into a powerbomb.
What goes up must come down, and it sure as hell did right there.
And a stop to the gut, too.
Snapmare.
Oh, that was a boot right to the face.
Rapid fire Samoan drop. Trying to debilitate the capability to stand.
Roman being the aggressor.
Yeah, Reed's defensive instincts need to kick in.
Corey, I understand how planning ahead for a match like War Games can seem like an exercise in futility, but is there anything you think either of these teams, or possibly both, have in mind here?
Other than winning, I'm sure both teams have talked about how to deal with the numbers disadvantage. From the top, splash! That was one big behemoth flying down with authority and force.
Boom! Reversal! And that turns things around. Countdown's on and get ready, because this will give one team a greater number of combatants.
Holding cage is open and away they go, ready to get into the action.
The odd man in, and he's looking for an ace up his sleeve now.
And Reigns unleashes the Superman punch.
Reigns! Will Bronson get back up?
And entering into an absolute war zone, giving the troops the boost they need.
Kick to the back.
Reed is getting picked apart right now.
Roman seems tapped into his endless reserve of strength. Ouch!
Mounting their downed opponent and firing off a series of blows.
Oh, a nasty stomp to finish it off.
Ooh.
Just relentless. Vicious, just disrespectful.
Well-placed knee drop to the skull. Oh, look at this here, guys. Look at this.
Back suplex into a powerbomb. My goodness.
Mere seconds away from evening the odds in War Games.
And with the next combatant on their way, it looks like things are close to a fair fight once again.
Bulldog brings them down.
Wow. Front face lock applied, up and...
Their opponent driven down with the Gourd Buster. Starting to scale up the War Games.
Uh-oh. Way too... Still fighting back. Look at him go.
Boom. Underhook applied. Side effect.
Cody Rhodes hooking up his opponent.
Into the final cut. Down with the Samoan drop.
The adrenaline is pumping, and the WWE Universe is on his side.
Fireman's carry. Nice takedown. He has an answer for Rhodes. Right to the back of the neck. What a blow.
Good night. Here we go.
Oh, my! Only seconds away from giving their team the numbers advantage.
And the forearm smash.
Freed from the cage and heading toward the ring to give their team the upper hand.
Spear! But Reigns! Reigns got all of it.
Cody Rhodes.
Clutch Rhodes! Can Reed come back from that?
Somehow, someway, these superstars are still fighting on.
If this continues, someone will fade. This can't go much longer. Reigns is setting up. Here it comes! Wow, Reigns nailed it.
Someone hold the roof down because I think it's coming off the hinges.
What an atmosphere. An insane amount of adrenaline must be coursing through these competitors' veins.
Uses an elbow to disrupt that attack.
He's able to dodge out of the way.
Ooh, merciless looking blood.
Ooh!
He's cooking something up.
He's slow to get up and unaware of the massive target on his back. Trying to string together as many hits with concern.
Here we go. They look ready to get in there and even things up a little.
There's the final cut. Face first into the chair. Oh, man. Adding more injury to injury with that hammer. And clearly going after his core to slow him down.
Choosing to go after the head here. Interesting strategy.
Into a monkey flip. Oh, caught him.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No way. No way.
DDT.
Listen to this place. It's unreal.
The decibel level in here right now is breaking glass. These fans are on fire. Cody looking to wrap this one up.
Oh, my God.
From behind. Back suplex. Cody looking to end this.
Cody's put a lot of competitors out with that. He's trying again. Driven down with an axe strip.
Now looking at Jay.
Jay nailed all of it.
Snapmare could set something else up. Underhook applied.
Counting down the seconds until this match becomes a bit lopsided.
The dreaded Frankensteiner.
The holding cage has been open, and we're about to see a bit of a handicap match here, gentlemen. What a slam! Impactful. Will jar your spine.
If you're on the opposite side of this entry, you are bracing for a fight.
A back suplex. Lining up their opponent for it.
What a spear by Reigns. McIntyre's in dire straits.
Oh, did you hear that?
Good God, folks. The hammer dropped. Literally. Something might be broken.
And then back to Reigns. No coming back to Reigns after that. Look at this, just cracking it out.
What a spear by Reigns.
Can that finish McIntyre?
Oh, and it's reversed. Hooks it up.
Scaling this unforgiving War Games cage.
Cody counting down the seconds as this match gets closer to being even.
Cody Rhodes nailed it.
But now here's Jey Uso. No, what are you doing?
No way. And here we go. They're on the...
Don't do it.
Suplex into the neck breaker.
Top rope. Uso splash.
Drew is completely out of it.
Breaking the tables with surprising accuracy.
But there's been a lot of damage to the head.
Come on, guys. What are we doing here? We gotta end this thing. And he's got cartoon birds swirling over his head right now. For sure.
All these attacks on the top.
What a strike to the back.
Saw the original.
Oh, man, I really don't like the look of this, guys. You can see the pain.
Those folks.
The American Nightmare.
Rhodes just turned the lights out. Hoisting up his opponent. Drew with cause for concern.
He just might regret this decision. And an impactful display of offense we just witnessed there.
Put into the corner. What could be next?
Followed by an attack. Short profile.
A big forearm connects. He just gets him flying into the opposite ring. Reigns cuts him off.
Cody Rhodes throwing those jabs just like his daddy. Running up. Followed by
A bionic elbow. With all these attacks on his torso. CM Punk looking to cinch in the Anaconda Vice. They're looking from the top.
his mind is turning. Might be close to looking for GTS.
GTS
Might be going toward the top of this War Games structure.
Flying possum, shoulders down. He wasted no time kicking out there.
What stamina. It's truly impressive to completely beat the count here.
Braun Breaker identifying the target. The spear! Does that pull it out for Breaker?
Curtain call. And he comes off the pin attack, maybe wanting to try something else. Wow, what a shot.
Breaker in position. Ready to strike. Here we go!
Ooh, that's going to echo in your ear for a bit.
And the onslaught to his core is continuing.
He keeps taking
Can this be it? Is this the end?
Kicking it in two.
I am shaking my head in disbelief over how he managed to get the shoulder up.
My goodness, the human skeleton shouldn't have to endure a smash like that.
Uso.
And looking at Jey Uso.
McIntyre's in dire straits.
Two.
What a win for Jey Uso.
Here are your winners, the team of Roman Reigns, Cody Rhodes, Jey Uso, and CM Punk.
They came, they fought, they survived. Ladies and gentlemen, your War Games winners.
Yeah, these two teams gave it everything they had and then some. But in the end, only one team could stand tall as the victor of War Games.